Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr and we're going to be playing this map, Pubs, UK and Ireland. It's not the first time I've been playing this map, but I thought I'd give it another go. It was a good one last time, I very much enjoyed it, and it was a challenge as well, so that's always fun also. So I'll do it as a challenge again. I think those sort of challenge links always get people involved, and I do enjoy that, so you can play along if you do so wish. If not, then just come for a ride. We're going to be keeping on moving, so we'll do a bit of exploring and see what pubs we can come across the UK and Ireland, of course. Yeah, so let's get straight on with it. Got to love a pub. I do enjoy a pub, and I mean, I think I've said this before, but I spend more time, I think, at craft places these days. I'm a bit more hipster these days. So yeah, I do like the craft beer location, sort of bars and tap houses, but I do like a pub as well. It is part of British culture, of course. So let's get on with this then and find some pubs. I'll create the link, and as usual, the link will be in the description below. Here we go then. Right, the 3 tons. Okay. Obviously got some work going on with it, maybe doing the outside, painting it possibly, or doing up the rendering on the outside. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, Canterbury. Right. Of course. Yeah, the Canterbury Tales. The 3 tons. I'm not going to read all of that, but it's there if you wanted to read it. That sounds quite interesting. Yeah, it's a Roman town, of course, Canterbury. Okay, so yeah, we know where we are. So Canterbury. Yeah, very good indeed. Canterbury East, so the east side of Canterbury then, possibly. This looks like a very pleasant place. I've never been to Canterbury. It's probably somewhere to go. It is very well known, of course, because of the Canterbury Tales and all that. And there's the Canterbury Tales visitor attraction. So yeah, you can come and see that yourself. I remember doing it at school, the Canterbury Tales, and Chaucer and all that. Shakespeare did all of those sort of things. But yeah, it's a very famous place. Look at this. What a wonderful town centre. Yeah. I like these sort of mock Tudor buildings, actually. I guess they're mock Tudor. They're not real Tudor, are they? But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we know where we are. We don't need to do too much research. But I do always like looking in the town centres as well, because it's always fun. But yeah, very nice one indeed. Don't think I've ever seen Canterbury in GeoGuessr, so yeah, it's a first for me. Add it to my list of places that I've been on GeoGuessr. Of course, I keep a note of that. Okay, so in here somewhere, there's a Roman museum. Yeah, it's got that sort of Roman feel, hasn't it? Sort of cross streets. Yeah, nice. Okay, so 3 tons is the pub. So possibly up here. We need to just, hang on, let me just line myself up. So where's Canterbury East? There. So I think we're around this area here, possibly. Okay, so that's that road there. 3 tons, there we go. Nice, not too bad. So we're looking southeast past the pub. So yeah, I think we're actually, yeah, I think we are there. That would make some sense. Yeah, okay. I think we can probably go for that. We're next to Finn's. That's that there. Yeah, let's go for it. Cool, very nice indeed. The 3 tons there in Canterbury in Kent. Very nice indeed. Next round, what are we going to get next? Ooh, the Tickled Trout. What a name for a pub. That is awesome. What a name. The Tickled Trout. Can one tickle a trout? I guess you could tickle anything within reason. A Kentish inn. So I don't know if that's a brand or it is saying we're in Kent again. 2 rounds in Kent, possibly. Oh, there's a railway line up here. That could be useful, especially if there's a station. Why? And I'm not asking that as a question. I'm just saying it is Y station. North Downs Way. Y, and it's a southeastern station. So yeah, this is definitely in Kent. So that Kentish sign was correct on the pub. Yes, looks like a nice pleasant place again. Let's have a look at the river. Oh yeah, very nice. Very picturesque. Look at that beer garden. Oh, in the summer that would be lovely, wouldn't it? I mean, any time really, but especially in the summer. Yeah, look at that. Got like a weir thing going on. Okay, so why then in Kent? I know I'm not 100% sure where this is in Kent, but I'm sure we'll be able to find this. So let me just have a little scan to see if I can pinpoint it first of all. Right, let's go in and have a look around here somewhere. I think it's probably inland, isn't it? It's probably in here somewhere. It's near Ashford. There we go. Why? Not too far from Canterbury where we just were. So there's the railway station. There's the Tickled Trout. What a sentence. We're looking straight at it. There it is. Let's go for it. Cool. 2 yards away in Kent at the Tickled Trout pub. Yeah, quite close to our last one, which was Canterbury. Two in a row, pretty much on the same main road there. Not too far apart from each other. You could probably do a pub crawl and go to both of them. I wonder if anyone's been to the Tickled Trout and then to the 3 Tons in Canterbury. Who knows? I bet there's someone that's done it. Next round then. The Farmers, not the Farmer's Dog, the one that's the Jeremy Clarkson one, but the Farmers. So it's just called, that's all it's called. All it's known as. Okay. Oh, there's another station. Lancing Station. That's in West Sussex. That's not a million miles away from me. I'm not in West Sussex, but yeah, it's kind of not near Worthing. Lancing is. It's on that main road through to Brighton. Yeah, so we've got a railway station just up here again. So two rounds that we in a row that we've seen a railway station. So that's nice. Yeah, Lancing Station. If you didn't know what it looked like. So yeah, this is kind of like a suburb of, I would say, not Brighton. I'd say it's a suburb of Worthing. I'd say, if I'm not wrong. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're from here, what would you class yourself as? I know you're probably your own place, to be fair. But yeah, let's have a look. So Worthing, Lancing. Yeah, I'd say this is, I mean, it's its own place, isn't it? But it's on the outskirts of Worthing there. So there's the railway station. So we're not going to be too far away from that if we're at the pub. So it was the Farmers, wasn't it? It was the pub name. So is it on this corner here? Is it this? Yeah, the Farmers Pub and Food. Here we go. Yeah, we're level with it there. We're on this sort of junction, on a junction. So I guess are we there? I think so. Because you've got this road coming off there. I actually think we're about there, actually. Let's do it. A little bit further down, but it doesn't matter. 6 yards away, 5k intact in Lancing in West Sussex. So we're out of Kent now, but we're still on the south coast. They're all in a line. One there, and then one there. Interesting. See where we come up next. Maybe London. I mean, there's a lot of the UK that's been absolutely avoided in this one. So 2 more rounds to go. Are we going to be spread out, or are we all going to be in the south? Or are we going to be back in Kent? Who knows? They're the age-old questions we're all asking each other. That old fable. That old Chaucer's tale. That old Canterbury tale. Ragglath Inn. Little Stretton. Ooh, I don't know where this is. Well, I've never heard of the place there, so I think we're going to have to do some more searching around. Lovely looking pub with the ivy on it, or at least, well, yeah, I guess it's ivy. I don't really know my horticulture that well. I guess it's ivy or something along those lines. It's definitely a tree. Oof, what happened there? Wow, look at this. It's a very picturesque place, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. Right, we're going to have to find probably a main road or a sign maybe that's saying where we're going. Oh, is it another pub? Oh, cool. The Green Dragon. We got another pub. I like it when you get double pub action. Always good. So 2 pubs for the price of 1 here on this round. The Green Dragon there. Little Stretton, wherever you may be. It sounds like Cotswoldy, doesn't it? But to be honest, these houses don't strike me as Cotswolds. I might be mistaken. Maybe the bins will help. Ah, they're facing the wrong way. I don't want us to know. No, they do say something on them, but I don't think they're going to help. Yeah, look, Little Stretton is the village. We already established that, though. That wasn't helpful. What's this road here? Crown Close. That's just a residential street. Okay. We're probably going to have to find a not motorway, of course, but we're going to have to find a sign, which looks like we might get one soon. That's just a sign for this Little Stretton. Is that a railway line there? It is a railway line. We've had a lot of railway action on this pub episode. Diesel line, so no electrified, so it kind of discounts the south coast because it's got third rail electrification on a lot of it. Doesn't discount all of the south coast. It could still be southwest, as in kind of western There you go. This is going to be helpful. Okay, I think that's a Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury. It's interesting the way the sign's gone there. Shrewsbury. Leominster, Ludlow, 13 miles. Okay, I think we should be able to find this, shouldn't we? Leominster, Shrewsbury, Ludlow. I'm going to go back to the start. I know it's a bit of a risk. We can look at this nice ivy pub as I'm searching. Or things on it. Right, Ludlow, Shrewsbury's up here. Ludlow's down here. And the one that was closest to us was Ludlow, wasn't it? So let's have a little look if we can see it and hit. Leominster was on that map as well. Or on that sign, sorry, as well. So Little Stretton in this location here. That was quite a main road. So it's got to be one of these B roads or maybe even this A road. Yeah, okay. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be to kind of see on this map. Ah, no, it is. I just saw Stretton in Shropshire Hills National Landscape. Little Stretton. The Ragglath Inn, there it is. And there's the Green Dragon, the other one we saw. So we're literally in front of it there. Actually, we're just at the side of it. Next to this older, or this sort of phone box, which I wonder if that's still in use. So anyway, doesn't matter. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's get it. Yeah, cool. Take it. 5 yards, 5k as well in Little Stretton in Shropshire. So yeah, we've moved away from the south coast. We're up in the Midlands, just on the border actually of Wales. So not too bad. So what are we going to get for the final round then? Are we going to get the north? Are we going to get Wales, Scotland, or Northern Ireland? Or is it just going to be back down to the south? Who knows? We will find out very shortly. Look at that viaduct. If that's a railway line, we have lucked in with railway content. Finding two sort of series in one. Not only is it pubs, it's also railways. South Darrenth. South Darrenth FC. Never heard of the place, Darrenth. Horton Kirby, South Darrenth. All names I've never heard of. So the Bridges is the pub. I mean, that is a fair play name. I would have potentially called it the Viaduct Inn. But who knows? I guess all viaducts are bridges of some sort. Not all bridges are viaducts. Right, let's have a look at this. I can't. And it does say viaduct there though. It says this bridge. Yeah, so that probably proves my statement just then correct. Actually, but not all viaducts are bridges, but not all bridges are viaducts. It's like an inspirational quote, isn't it? It's a terrible one, but I don't know. Don't know what that says. Okay, let's go into the village a little bit. I assume this is the village centre. Kind of on the edge, isn't it? Okay, we might get more pubs, actually. Look at that. That's cool. Nice chimney. Okay, so this is probably the north. I would say this is definitely the north. It could be the Midlands, but I'm thinking more north for this one. Okay, so I don't actually know if that was the village centre or not. Oh, it's another pub. Or it looks like a pub. Ooh. Yeah, it does. Another pub. The Jolly Millers. That makes sense. It's probably that's an old mill, right? Yeah, I mean, it literally says mill there. Old clever clogs over here. Right, let's have a look up this street. So this is definitely the village centre, or I don't even know if it has a proper village centre, but look at that Cadbury's sort of branded shop. That's pretty cool. Wonder how you get that. Is it sponsored? Don't know how it works, to be honest. Right, there's nothing on there that helps. So let's maybe go up here a bit further out. Maybe we're going too residential here. Where was the main road? I didn't really notice the main road. Maybe someone's guessed this a lot before me. I feel like this is probably quite easy to get if you I guess if you recognise it, you're going to get it straight away, but more railway line action. It's third rail. So is this the south coast then? Okay. Where was the viaduct? Is this the same railway line? Does it curve around and go over the bridge? I don't know. Let's have a look at this. I think I was wrong with this. Oh, I can't see the nameplate on that. Okay, this might help us. But I'd never heard of those places. Darrenth. There's that Darrenth again. Longfield, Horton, Kirby. South Downs Village. In the South Downs. Horton, Kirby. That sounds so Yorkshire. Or like Lancashire or something. That's not helping either. This is a thinker, this one. I like this. I like this. But South Downs, though. It's the mill as well. There's a lot of mills up north. I mean, there are mills down south as well. There were. But yeah, it's the South Downs Village thing. There, the residents. Dartford. Okay, I've got this completely wrong. Absolutely completely wrong. Dartford. So it's in Kent again. Or maybe it's just in Greater London. No, this is throwing me off a little bit, this one. And I'm quite happy to be, yeah, look, I'm quite happy to be corrected with this. Horton, Kirby. I think it's in Kent again. 3 Kent rounds. Horton, Kirby, Longfield. Yeah, Darren, fair. Checkers. Didn't see the Checkers pub. It was the Bridge pub, wasn't it? We're going to have to follow the railway line, maybe. Swanley there. Oh, it's here. It literally is in South Darren. There we go. The bridge. The bridges. Wow. There we go. We found it finally. So we're here on this junction. About there. Let's do it. There we go. We ended on a perfect score, but God, I was confused on that last round. I'm okay with that. I learn something new every day. But I think that is our 3rd Kent round of the episode, which is insane. Let's have a look at the results. Here we go. Not a bad time. 15:38 and a perfect score, which is really nice. Let's have a look at the breakdown, and you'll see how south-east this has been based. So yeah, 3 Kent rounds. Canterbury, Y, and Darrenth, South Darrenth. Lancing on the south coast in West Sussex, and then this one up in Shropshire in Little Stretton. There we go. Some cool pubs, but very, very one side of the country based, which I'm all for. I mean, there are a lot of pubs on this. It was always going to happen at some point. There we go. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. There we go then. Hope you all enjoyed that one little adventure across the UK and Ireland. Not really Ireland at all, and not really the UK. It was all just England, but we saw pubs, and that's the main key to this one. We saw many pubs. Let me know if you challenged, and let me know your score. And if you recognise any of those pubs, do also comment about that, because that's always interesting to see if people find places they live or know or have been to, or that might even be their local pub. Who knows? But there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, I will catch you on another video. Take care now, and goodbye.